Under Arne Slot's leadership, Liverpool has swiftly embraced the new manager's tactical approach, starting the season off in excellent form. Slot's focus on high pressing, quick transitions and fluid attacking play has allowed Liverpool to operate with a greater intensity and cohesion. The players have adapted well to his philosophy, making Liverpool a more dynamic and unpredictable side. Here is how you can recreate Arne Slot's tactics in FC25. Under the new Liverpool boss, this side has been deployed in a 4-2-1-3 system. Now this means that you can adapt swiftly and seamlessly into various other formations. We have seen under Arne Slot, this side will press in a 4-2-4 system, looking to be very aggressive and assertive high up the field, looking to press the opposition, win the ball back and create swift transition attacks. But you will also see a back three formulate with the likes of Robertson tucking in alongside Van Dijk and Konate, and having Trent Alexander-Arnold operate in the midfield zones. The 4-2-1-3 team tactics will consist of a build-up style set to balance, and this means that Arne Slot does want a side consistently building their attacks from the back, but he's also quite happy for the team to be able to play those longer balls further forward, creating those swift transition attacking moments. We have seen the likes of an Alisson, a Virgil van Dijk, or maybe even one of the deeper lying midfielders collect the ball in those deeper zones and then spray those longer passes further forward. Now this is also applied to the likes of Trent, who will be operating in that DM position from time to time, collecting the ball deep and then firing those longer passes out wide, either into a more direct attacking player like a Diaz or a Salah, or maybe the likes of a Darwin Nunez or a Jota making those runs down the middle. The defensive approach for the side will be set to aggressive, with the line height being set to 95, as Arne Slot does want a side counter-pressing very aggressively high up the field. You will see quite a similarity between Jurgen Klopp's side and Arne Slot's new look Liverpool. With this tactic set in play, you will see your wider players pressing aggressively against the opposition wider attackers, as well as you will see the likes of your Cam, as well as the striker, being able to press and close down the space between the defenders as well as the midfielders, looking to try and clog up the pass lanes and win the ball back higher up the field. Taking a look at the individual player roles, we'll start off at the front with the striker in Diogo Jota, who will be set to playing as an advanced forward, with the focus being set to complete, and you will see he will look to drift into those wide areas combined very frequently with the wider attackers, but also being able to drop quite deep. With this advanced role set in play, you will see him dropping into the midfield, combining with the attacking midfielder and looking to link up the play with those wider forwards. But at the same time as well, if the opportunities are there and the space is there to exploit, you will see this attacker running into the space and being a goal-scoring threat. Your left winger, consisting of Diaz, will be set to being the wide playmaker, with the focus being set to attack, and you do want to see Diaz getting into the box a fair amount, whether it's creating a cross or a cutback opportunity, or even being on the end of one of those opportunities himself, looking to be a goal-scoring threat at all times. The two wider players will be a focus point in the attack, being that direct attacking threat for the Liverpool side under Arne Slot. Onto your right winger, and the likes of Mohamed Salah will be set to playing as an inside forward, with the focus being left unbalanced. This will allow the Egyptian winger to make those inroads into the attacking zones if needed or required, looking to combine frequently with the number 10 or even the number 9, looking to be the focus point in the attack. But at the same time as well, it will also see the likes of Salah operating as a natural winger, looking to create chances and opportunities from that wider right space. This will also encourage the likes of Salah to make those runs in behind, posing as a direct attacking threat for the side. The role for Dominic Szoboszlai, deployed in the attacking midfielder role, will be set to half winger. This will allow him to drift out wide at times, combining frequently with the wider attackers. Now you will see for the focus it is left on balance, and this will allow him to drop quite deep at times, help defend, yes, but also get into those deeper spaces alongside the likes of Gravenberch and McAllister, getting on the ball and then looking to play those longer balls further forward, or potentially getting on the ball and driving forward with the ball, looking to create successful attacking passing sequences. The double pivot, consisting of McAllister as well as Gravenberch, will have slightly differing roles, with both of them being set to being the deep lying playmaker. You want them to at least be able to drop into the half spaces, be very important in that first phase of the build-up play. Mainly the likes of Gravenberch will be very important in this role, but you do tend to see at times in games, both the likes of McAllister or Gravenberch will drop into that role themselves, getting on the ball and then looking to set that offensive platform for the rest of the side to build up off of. Now for the role of McAllister specifically, his focus will be set to roaming, and this will see him operating in that wider half space at times, looking to combine with Salah or Trent Alexander-Arnold, but also being able to roam forward and progress the ball high up the field and be an attacking threat for the side. Whereas the focus for Gravenberch will be set to defend, and this will more or less formulate a 4-3-3, allowing Gravenberch to be the deepest lying midfield player at times, looking to sweep up just in front of the back four, make sure that he is trying to break up the play as best as possible, whilst also being a rotational player in the midfield zones. Quite often this does mean that Gravenberch will be able to pick the ball up in those deeper areas of the field and then spray those longer passes further forward, looking to link the play and create those swift transition attacks. Your left back in Andy Robertson will have the role of fullback, with the focus being left on balance, and this will allow him to defend and also formulate that back three system alongside the likes of Van Dijk and Konate. But you will see that when the offensive opportunities present themselves, you will see the likes of Robertson bomb forward and create those attacking movements from that wider left space. For the right back position, and Trent Alexander-Arnold will be deployed in the role of false back with the focus being set to balanced. This means he will successfully get into the midfield zones, looking to establish that first phase of the build-up play alongside the likes of McAllister as well as Gravenberch, being very involved and looking to collect the ball from a centre back or a goalkeeper and then progress it further forward. Now he will be able to collect the ball in those deeper areas, and that means he does have the opportunities to spray those longer balls further forward, whether it's switching the play to one of the wingers or potentially launching one of those longer balls in behind for the attack. You will see that even though he does get into the midfield zones, he will look to operate and combine very effectively with Salah in that wider right space, looking to whip in crosses or cutbacks like a natural fullback. Your right-sided centre-back in Ibrahima Konate will be set to the role of stopper, with the focus being left on balance, and this will allow him to be the more aggressive centre-back of the two, of course the more imposing one, looking to also defend down that wider right space from time to time, especially with Trent vacating that role himself. And you will see Konate being a very physical force in the backline of this Liverpool defense. Whereas your left-sided centre-back in Virgil van Dijk will be set to being the ball-playing defender, looking to get on the ball in those deeper zones and also being able to launch those longer balls further forward, or looking to play those line-breaking passes. One thing is for sure though, both the likes of Konate as well as the likes of Van Dijk are very comfortable under the press and pressure from the opposition and can look to collect the ball in those tight spaces and then find a pass further forward or out wide to one of their teammates. And then finally, for the role of your goalkeeper in Alisson, he'll be set to sweeper keeper with the focus being set to balance. You will be playing a very high line under slot, of course looking to add that extra aggressive press, but also Alisson will leave his line at times and be an extra passing option when you are looking to rotate the play in your backline higher up the field. Alisson has proven time and again that he is very comfortable on the ball and can find those extra passes when building the attacks from the back, whether that's in his own box or potentially high up the field looking to break up a potential through ball or a more direct attacking play from the opposition. And this is what you will see when Liverpool are in possession of the ball. Of course, a back three consisting of Robertson, Van Dijk as well as Konate, a lopsided back three, yes, with Robertson being deployed as a natural fullback that can get up the field if the opportunities present themselves, but looking to mainly defend in that wider left space. Now, as we enter the midfield zones, you will see the likes of Gravenberch being the deepest lying midfielder of the three, and I say three because we do tend to see Trent in the midfield zones. Now, McAllister does have a nice role, looking to drift higher up the field if needed or required, looking to link the play between the midfield and the attack on a consistent basis. But the same can be said for Gravenberch, who does have the opportunities, or if the spaces are there, he can also look to advance higher up the field and add to the attacking elements. Now, for Trent, you will see him in a more advanced area, looking to enter those central zones, collecting the ball in those midfield areas, and then being able to link the play with the attackers, whether that's a long ball or just looking to drive forward and combine very effectively with the attacking players in the forward line. So for the likes of Sabasa, of course, deployed as that half winger, you will see him out wide a fair amount and mainly down at the left-hand channel. Now, of course, in real life, he is more so down at the right-hand side, but he will vary his attacking run patterns, whether it's the left or the right-hand side. And then, of course, you'll see the likes of Diaz being a wide playmaker and being set to attack. He will look to enter those half-space zones, attacking them and getting into the box a fair amount. Whereas the likes of Salah will be set to that inside forward role, looking to create opportunities for the other attackers in and around him, whilst also being able to do so for himself. And then finally, the likes of Jota will be a complete advanced forward, looking to operate in those wider spaces or drifting quite deep at times and looking to combine with the other midfielders. And there we go, people. That is how I would successfully go ahead and replicate and recreate Arne Slot's Liverpool tactics for FC25. Now, if you haven't already, please do consider smashing that like button as well as subscribing. We are on the road to 10,000 subs and we are almost there as things stand. So if you would like to be a part of that journey with yours truly, please do consider hitting that big red subscription button as well as joining the Brom Squad Gaming Discord server. If you have a Discord profile, please do consider joining that too. The link will be down below in the description, where you can join up for free. We chat everything real life football, we chat everything FC25. So if you would like to and you are interested in something like that, please do join up with the Brom Squad Gaming Discord server. Anyways, until the next time, until the next one, I hope you have a smashing goddamn day, and I'm out of here. Peace.